I've heard you talk before, Scott, about some industry standard kind of stuff. What is expected out there, and how do we make sure that we come close or exceed, probably more than come close, exceed any of these industry standards? What are they? What's out there? What are you doing?
Well, probably the two or three biggest ones relate to the safety and regulatory kinds of standards that products have to be developed and manufactured to. And those have changed a lot, particularly the safety standards through the years. The 34401, when it was developed, was on the first release of what was called IEC 1010, or ISO 61010 safety standard at the time, first edition. The new 34460 family, is designed and tested and certified compliant to the latest third edition, which goes into effect later this calendar year in 2013. And so we'll be the first DMM and from us to be compliant, and one of the few, if not the first in the industry, to be compliant with the new standards. And that requires a lot more rigorous testing, abuse testing, and just safety margins in the design of the product in general. Then you have industry standards for EMC as well, for radiated and conducted interference, those kinds of things, so you don't interfere with other instruments or the customer's device under test in their environment. And then probably finally, one of the other industry standards that's we welcome is ISO 17025, which is really a standardized methodology for documenting and communicating the performance of instruments in a way that allows manufacturers A, B, and C's specifications to actually be compared on paper. And we welcome that in the industry, because today it's all over the map with various types of competitors, some which are large companies that have been in the business for a long time and have methods of documenting and writing specifications that are more similar to Agilent's historical methods. And then at the other extreme, you have companies that publish numbers on a piece of paper that are sort of their wish list and what they think they need to be able to publish to be competitive, but there's really no statistical basis for those specifications actually matching what their instrument design performs at.